Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. All set to bring you MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. Well, Singy, all eyes are on this team's elite starting rotation. They're stringing together some quality outings.
Yeah, every starter is stepping up right now, Boog, going deep into games, and most importantly, keeping their bullpen fresh. Buckle up, because it doesn't appear that they're cool.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And our pitcher tonight, DJ Herz. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boog, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Lindor gets out of the way. That's ball one. Fastball right back to the mound. Lindor retired. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And, Chris, that, of course, a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about pitchers, coming out of the bullpen, throwing 95 and above, very difficult. It's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits to score those runs. So definitely critical to hit those homers, get the extra base knocks, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
Pete Alonso, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Over to Lowe. And that takes care of Alonso.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace
that we see with the good teams in the league right now, and even in the postseason. That smash towards center. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Down in order go the Mets. And now the Nats get their first opportunity. There's no score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill in this one, Kodai Senga.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Rosario starting as the designated hitter, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. He goes down looking. And stepping in is the speedy Jacob Young. Swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. One down, base is empty. That's a hit. Runner on at first with one gone. Nathaniel Lowe digging in for the Nationals. On the corner for a strike.
0-1.
Swings through that.
No ball.
Young, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The other way, makes the catch for the out.
Batting fourth, the left fielder.
As we take a look at the Nationals lineup, they're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it. Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move.
Runner on the go. This one in the air, center field. Taylor under it and makes the grab. That is the inning. So one left for Washington. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. Herz back to work. On the ground to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. And that misses. Ball 1. Runner at first with no outs here. That one ripped right center field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Mets.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Starling Marte up to hit.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a slow roller. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
First and second, no outs. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
That was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right. Anytime you help move 2 runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a few runs, even if it's still kind of early in the game.
Jeff McNeil in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands.
This to center field. It's going to fall for a hit.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
So digging in, Tyrone Taylor. Golden opportunity right here. That one catches the zone. That's strike one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That one is absolutely belted. And he's safe at second with a two-run double.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Solid thing, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Two on, one out. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Second and third, one away here at the top of the second. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. His second home run of the series, and they add to the lead. It's 6-0.
That's an incredible job of letting that breaking ball get deep, trusting your hands, and driving it out the other way. That's how you practice it in the cage. Incredible when you can translate it into the ball game.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. DJ Herz is done, and the opener strategy clearly didn't work out this time. New arm coming on. We'll be back after a short break.
Now pitching for the
Trevor
Nationals.
Williams takes over on the mound.
32.
On for the 30th time this year.
Williams.
One out, base is empty. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Grounded out his first time up. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Wood makes the play, and there are two down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Swing and a ground ball. Garcia tosses to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate. 3 of them on this 3-run homer. It's now a 6-0 ball game. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Luis Garcia.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Batting 6, the shortstop, CJ.
Here's CJ Abrams now. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Senga. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Alonso takes it to the bag. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Next to hit for the Nats, Stone Garrett. Chris, has been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out, and we'll end the inning. On to the third inning. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Could be a big moment for him right here. He's sitting on 999 hits, one away from adding a comma to that total.
Activity in the Washington bullpen. Derek Law up and throwing. And it's fouled away. That one not close.
2 strikes.
And that's ball 1. Next offering misses down and away. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And that is his 1,000th major league hit. A nice moment for him.
Yeah, anytime you flip the page on a career milestone, it feels really good. You know that number's in front of you for a long time, and you can't get there fast enough. Good for him.
And next for the Mets, Mark Vientos. Doubled his first time up. Off the mark there. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
And he grounds one back up the middle, flips it from the ground. That's 1 and 2. What a play.
Perfectly timed dive right there to knock the ball down. He gets up and flips it to the second baseman to start that 4-6-3 double play. Tell you what, that is the pitcher's best friend.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Starling Marte. He's 0 for 1. That's in there. It's 0-1. Grounds one to short. The throw to first. Marte retired. That ends the frame. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mets 6 and the Nationals nothing. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
Third baseman, Paul Senga.
Fastball for a strike.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Senga ready to fire now. He swings and fouls one off. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
And now, Keibert Ruiz. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right
Now
now.
batting, the designated hitter, Ahmed.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and next is the designated hitter, Ahmed Rosario. Yeah, that's fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-2.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Up the middle, Lindor. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there, an infield single.
That's why you run hard 90 feet. Take nothing for granted, especially when you've got great speed. I'll take the infield knock.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jacob Young. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Checks over to first, back safely. Rosario runs. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position with a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Alvarez.
Fastball for a strike. Alvarez measures 5 feet 10 inches, 23 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Right through there for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Drilled out towards left center field. Young on his way over. Nabs it. And there's one away.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Jeff McNeil stands in. Singled and scored his first time. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Into center. Young coming on. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. And there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And that's in for a strike. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. That
One ball,
misses the zone.
2 strikes.
Now 1-2. Up the middle. Throw to first, and it pulls him off the bag.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. First pitch misses. Two outs. On the ground at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Though 6-zip. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
The center fielder, Senga. Yeah.
And there's a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Goes down swinging. Kodai Senga picks up the strikeout.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
That one pushed to the left and foul. And that misses. And 1-1.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
The left fielder,
James Wood now at the plate. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. And the Nationals gone in order. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
Alonso.
Williams back to work. Late on that fastball.
Well, these Mets putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. Wood going back. Up against the wall and brings it in.
The batter, the right fielder, Juan.
Here's Juan Soto. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. Ripped on the ground to second. They get the out on Soto.
The left fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. He's 2 for 2. That one ripped. That's going back. Back some more. And it one-hops the wall. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Man at second here with 2 away. So up next for New York, Mark Vientos. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Garrett makes the catch, and that's the third out. Mets leave one, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. Late on that fastball.
You know, these Nationals just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Swings and misses, and it's 0-2.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put.
That's off the inside corner, and the count 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. Lifted in the air, right field. Soto going after it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for the Nationals, the shortstop.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Grounded out his first time. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strikes.
1 out, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. McNeil. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Stone. Garrett.
2 down, bases empty. And now up for Washington, Stone Garrett. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Right through there for a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
On its way to the corner, Soto really on his horse for it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Two down, nobody on. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Nothing doing for Washington. They still find themselves down 6-0. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And here is Starling Marte. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-0. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Derek Law looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. The 1-0. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
He was all over that fastball right there. I'll tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Francisco Alvarez. Up now for the Mets. That one hammered left field. That's back. To the warning track, makes the catch.
The batter number 1, second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. 1 for 2. And there's a ball. And that one lifted in the air center field. Young makes the play, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down that time. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Mets 6 and the Nationals nothing. Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. His righty-lefty splits there.
Paul DeYoung.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. And a foul ball. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. And now the switch hitting catcher, Keibert Ruiz. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
The
No
Mets
balls, two
up
strikes.
big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. One down, base is empty. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball, still 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And now the lineup turns over with one away.
But when you see that many pitches in an at bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there we see the result.
So the batting order turns over. Ahmed Rosario digs in now. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he can run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
And that drops in for a strike.
I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need them in this game today.
This one in the air. Alonso makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder Jacob Young.
Up now for Washington, Jacob Young. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not.
That ends the inning, so we take a break.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Derek Law.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. Here's a high chopper. Abrams tosses to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Lindor.
Here's Francisco Lindor. He's already homered here in this one. Law, a 6'3" righty, 225 pounds, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2011. Foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Struck him out looking.
Up next for the Mets.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Pete Alonso. So here's the guy that is I think right now the favorite to win the National League MVP. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Young sizing this one up. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Base hit center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And now here is James Wood. 0 for 2 in this one. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And down on strikes. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Next to hit for the Nats, Luis Garcia. Fouled off left side. There's a strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
2 on with 1 out. And now up for Washington, C.J. Abrams. He's grounded out a couple of times. And first offering is fouled off. Low at second. Garcia over at first with 1 away. Strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Garrett stands in now and watches strike 1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. First and second, 2 down. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Put your hands up, you single and ain't looking for no man. Got your own, you ain't gotta run a stand. Give me a chance.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And that one hammered Young, raging back towards the wall. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Throw cut off to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. 3 for 3 with two singles and a double. That misses, and that's ball one. Runner at second. Nobody out. There's a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. No outs, runner on second. That misses the zone. Ball two. That one missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Grounded to low. And he takes it himself for the out.
The batter, the third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
Not even close there. Ball one. One away with a runner at third. And we're in the top of the eighth. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Number 6. Designated hitter,
So 2 down
Starling
now, and here is
Marte.
Starling Marte. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground right side, Garcia. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there.
Well, you're already down in the game, and not just by a couple. And then that error allows a run to score, and this is where things can really start to fall apart. As a team, they need to pick themselves up, find a way to play better baseball the rest of the way.
So 2 down, and here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Man on second, 2 down. Out to center. Young has this one sized up. And that is that. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mets 7 and the Nationals nothing.
Now pitching.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Oscar Brazoban.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Now, Paul DeYoung, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Paul DeYoung.
There's the strike. Headed towards the corner. And that's a fair ball. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Punched that ball down the opposite field line, just barely able to keep it fair, but once it dropped in, he was off and racing for the triple.
Keibert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. That just misses. Ball 1. DeYoung, the lone runner, stands at third with nobody out, and it's even up. Just missed. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. It's 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Up next for the Nationals.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. 1 for 3.
Rosario.
Just off the inside edge. 1 away with a runner at third. That one's in there, and it's 1-1. And that one fouled off. This to third. Vientos sends it to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Well, it's a way to get the run across right there. You chip away at this lead and try to get more runs without giving up outs. We'll see what they're able to do.
Young at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. 2 outs, base is empty. And that is out of play. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and nobody left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Mets 7 and the Nats 1.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Number 62.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Bounce to third. To Young. Fires over to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
Now back, the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
And stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball one. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Action in the pen down there. Lucas Sims looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. The Mets up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. And there are two outs.
Now batting, shortstop.
Two down, base is empty. Lindor. And now the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Check swing, called strike. On a line, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Digging in, Pete Alonso up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And out to a board, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Now batting, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
So up next, Juan Soto. 1 for 4 with a double. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. 2 on, 2 outs. Hit hard on the ground to short. They get the force, and that is that. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Mets 7 and the Nats 1.
Now pitching for
We're
New
back,
York.
and on the mound is the closer, Edwin Diaz.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
Lowe.
Check swing, called strike. Diaz, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. That misses, and the count is 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
The Nationals with a lot of ground. And they're down to their last out.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk
batter,
about
number
the
2,
benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Garcia stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Diaz is just one strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Another day, another win. I really think this team has forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon for the next Game of the Week.
I also got to get respect from my fellow.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in months. This some rich shit by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I guess so much.
My darling, I've been waiting for your